Hit Squad. And Reckless. You know what I'm saying? MC Doc, baby. We came to do this. You heard? Hey, what's up, y'all, man? It's the coolest dude on YouTube, man. Your spiffy bro for 54. Hey, what's cracking with it, man? We back with another video. Reaction. That's what we doing, man, with the Jacksons, man. What's cracking with it? Hey, look. This video right here and this reaction I'm about to show right here, it shows you that no matter how famous you can be, how famous you can get, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Everybody had a past life and things that happened within their life. So what I'm about to show y'all is just like a little, you know, situation and a little history on one of all of our favorite rappers, you know what I'm saying? Bizzybone. You know what I'm saying? When he was on America's Most Wanted from getting kidnapped by his stepdaddy or whatever. You know what I mean? That let you know that, man, people go through problems, man. So I want y'all to just witness with me, because a lot of y'all probably seen it, a lot of y'all probably haven't. You know what I'm saying? But this is our boy Bizzybone from bonethugsnharmony and the history of him when he got kidnapped and he was on America's Most Wanted, man. So therefore, man, that's why you got to be like just nice to folks on earth. You never know what nobody been through. So without no further ado, man, we finna go on and get into it, man. Spiffy bro for 54 coming with a Bizzybone video. Holler at your boy. So what we about to do, we about to dig into the story, man. Let's get it.
7-year-old Brian McCain was one of the dozens of missing children whose pictures...
Hold on, man. We gotta take that back. We just can't rush right on into that, man. We gotta take it to the very beginning, man. My bad for that, y'all. Let's get it in. Like, share, subscribe, man. I'm pushing the button twice, so I need y'all to do the same thing. Let's go.
Story about one of those kids we showed you nearly 20 years ago.
In the first broadcast of Adam, we showed you pictures of 55 missing children. Some of them have been found because of you.
In 1983, 7-year-old Brian McCain was one of the dozens of missing children whose pictures were shown at the end of the made-for-TV movie about Adam Walsh. Because someone in Oklahoma recognized his picture that night, Brian and his two sisters were rescued and returned to their mother. That was 19 years ago. This is Brian McCain today. He's known worldwide as Bizzybone, core member of the multi-platinum, Grammy Award-winning group, Bone, Thugs, and Harmony. But
he had a beginning, though, before he got to this point right here. You know what I'm saying? Everybody had some kind of skeleton in that closet, man. Let's get it.
Despite his phenomenal success, memories of the abuse he suffered as a child at the hands of his abductor are still vivid and painful.
Who abducted you and your siblings, and how old were you when that happened?
Byron abducted us. Byron McCain was his name. Was my mother's ex-husband and my older sister's father. I was 5 years old when he abducted us. He took us. He took me and my sisters. He got us in the car and he drove away. And we never turned around. He told us our mother was dead. He told us our grandmother was dead. And we were moving on with our life, and we started on our trip. Hotel to hotel. You know, city to city. From broke down car to broke down car. Not having nothing to eat, walking up to old ladies in rest areas and telling them that me and my sisters were hungry because we have a bite of their food.
And before he was finally rescued, Brian went through something else no child should have to go through.
See, on the real, man, and y'all kids today ain't went through nothing like that. Y'all ain't never had it the way your lights was off, your water was off, your gas was off. You know what I mean? Y'all, man, straight up. And the parents of today are just softer than how they was back then. Let's get it.
My sisters had gotten dropped off somewhere.
Sit down. Y'all go sit down.
And I wound up at someone else's house with Byron. Never seen him before in my life. He told me to go upstairs and to take a bath. With somebody's son. The kid had to be 11, 12 years old. And And we went upstairs to take a bath, and when we went in that bathroom, the kid told me things that no other kid should tell another kid. No other kid should ask another kid to do. You don't inquire about a child's private parts. You don't ask a child to touch his private parts. You don't ask things like that. So I bottled that up inside, and I kept that up inside, and I never told nobody.
Being rescued as a result of being featured on the Adam Walsh movie saved him from one nightmare. But what should have been a happy reunion with his mom turned into another bad break. Brian says his new stepfather soon created another abusive environment. How bad was the abuse?
It got to a point to where bruises were popping up and staying for 3 and 4 days. And that's when it crossed the borderline to abuse. So eventually it got to be an abusive situation for my mom. She rolled out. She left. She grabbed us, packed us up, put us in foster homes, and said that, she's going to get her place together.
And Brian was so happy.
It was in Beulah Smith's foster home where Brian finally found the love and safety that he desperately needed. Beulah taught him what childhood was supposed to be like.
Brian was very intelligent, very smart child, but he didn't know what a refrigerator looked like inside. He didn't know what a telephone was at the age of 7.
Come on, man. That's crazy as shit. I was 7 going in the refrigerator. You know what I'm saying? Drinking all the milk, all the juice. You know what I mean? Man, that's crazy, man. A lot of kids have been deprived to a lot of shit. That, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying this life solidified now. Therefore, you can get up out of it, y'all. Anybody that's going through a little struggle, going through a little, you know what I'm saying? Man, tell somebody, man. That's all I can say. Stop holding it back. Tell somebody. Because you get caught up. Don't let nobody tell you, I killed all your parents. And boy, you don't care about all that. Tell the police, dog. Sometimes we be scared of them. You feel me? But it's like, still call them anyway, man. You know what I mean? Come on, let's go, man. This is crazy. I remember this episode, but didn't know it was bizzybone. Come on.
He had never used a telephone.
Beulah gave him everything he needed, even his first Christmas presents. But as much as Brian loved her, when he was 13, he chose to go live with relatives in this rough Cleveland neighborhood.
I went to Cleveland to be with my sisters, to have some sense of family, as I missed them. Where we lived became a dope house, and I immediately learned the trade of selling dope.
But dealing drugs was another life Brian hated.
A lot of people started dying in our neighborhood. We had a street called 99. It was off 99th and St. Clair.
That's that East 99. Would you find me slinging that yayo, baby?
I want to be in that situation. I didn't want to keep seeing these drug addicts crawling on the floor, smoking and snorting rat poison, thinking that it's dope. Having to call the ambulance and the paramedics. I didn't want to be there anymore. I didn't want to do that anymore because I seen that I was selling poison to people, and I understood that.
Once again, Brian McCain needed to be rescued, and once again he was. But this time it wasn't a TV movie or a foster parent that came to his aid. This time, his savior was music. When he was 15, Brian met 3 kids who went by the nicknames Lazy Bone, Crazy Bone, and Wishbone. They all shared a love of rapping, writing, and singing. Brian took the name Bizzy Bone. Together, they became brothers in song and in life as the mega rap group Bone Thugs and Harmony. In 1997, they exploded to the top of the music world. Today, despite fame and fortune, Bizzy hasn't forgotten the bitter lessons he learned as an abused child. He spends a lot of his spare time reaching out to other abused kids, and he wants every at-risk child to know that there can be light at the end of the dark tunnel of child abuse.
And you gotta let it go. You gotta let it go. Let it go, or it's gonna torment you for the rest of your life. Tell that demon to leave. That's why I'm here.
And Bizzybone believes there's another reason he's here today. Because John Walsh showed his picture to America and rescued little Brian McCain back in 1983.
You know what I'm saying, man? And a lot of people wouldn't have never really knew that, man. That dog got kidnapped and shit, man. You know, fondled with, you know what I'm saying? By older people and shit like that, man. If something happened like that to somebody in my family, nigga, they better tell it. I promise you, they better tell it so we can like go on and get it handled. Cause it's like the justice system is not handling it. It's people that's murdering people and they only getting like 15 to 20 years of life. And they gave R. Kelly 30 for having sex. That's crazy, yo. Hey, but man, y'all see what I'm talking about.
Who knows what would have happened to me and who knows where I would have been.
Sit down.
It's time somebody thanked him. You know, it's time that somebody thanked him. He's helping everyone else. And, you know, he's doing so many things for other people. It's time somebody came and they thanked him from the bottom of their hearts.
To show his gratitude to John Walsh, Bizzy wrote a special song for our show. And Bizzy dedicates this song to John, Adam, and to all the victimized children AMW has helped.
Welcome to the pain, AMW, John Walsh. Not only do I say thanks, but we love you. All of us that you say when they shoved you, you wouldn't budge. Anger wanted you to hate and you showed us love. Damn the terrorists, pedophiles, and careless thugs. That's my acronym, Judge. Only God and John. For the past has been a little bit better forever. I remember Adam, so he's touched us. God's got him, and God had him all mad him. Although the ghetto made me good, so I travel to the burbs and tell them about the hood. America's most wanted. Used to be ducking, but they was looking till they find you. Rewind the tape and blindside you. I bet they never thought that I could be on this side. Surprise my people, it's gonna take a long time. Hey, fellow abductees, show me love. And if you think you got a secret, just tell someone. You don't have to be scared, not like I used to be. God'll be there, God'll be there, God'll be there. Most definitely. Fellow abductees, show me love. And if you think you got a secret, just tell someone. You don't have to be scared, not like I used to be. God'll be there, God'll be there, God'll be there. Most definitely. Fellow abductees, show me love. And if you think you got a secret, just tell someone. You don't have to be scared, not like I used to be. God'll be there, God'll be there, God'll be there. Most definitely.
And remember, you can make a difference.
Hey, on everything I love, that never happened to me for the simple fact that I had uncles, and if something like that happened, they already gave me the rules. They already told me what to do. So I would have went right to them and said, hey, uncle, that dude tried to touch me, and my uncle didn't play that. Trust and believe. You know what I mean? Real talk. May he rest in peace, but we had an uncle that didn't play that. And he installed every gangsterism that he had in him into us. So we don't play that. You know what I mean? So therefore, what this message is about, protect your kids out there, man. You know what I'm saying? Know where they at all times. Know what to do. Don't be afraid to still give them like a whooping or two. Long as it's an appropriate whooping, you won't go to jail. You know what I'm saying? But you got to do something because they'll kill you and you will go to hell. On the real. So, hey, man, Bone Thugs and Harmony, man. My dude Brian, bizzybone. You know what I mean? Did nobody know what happened to dog like that, man? So, hey, we up out of here, baby. Y'all going to click that like, that share, subscribe button, man. We up out of here. Protect your kids, man, if you love them. If not, get rid of them. You know what I'm saying? Give them to somebody that'll love them. You know what I mean? I ain't saying get rid of them like just throw them away, but nah, if you don't want them, let them go somewhere else where they could be actually loved, is what I'm saying. So holler at your boy, man, the spiffy bro for 54, and I ain't gonna tell you that shit no more.